When different people start seeing the same thing, you pay attention. Today, I'm asking the question, is Marine Colliery haunted by horses? Paranormal Project Come and Ghostwatch Wales had an investigation at the old Marine Colliery site this Saturday gone, and we know that there were pit ponies, so this is the last pit pony to come out of Come Colliery. As you can tell, they're small and slight, but what we were picking up on a mediumship kind of level was something a lot bigger. Now, walking the site myself and the guest medium of the night, we were picking up on different structures. We both picked up on a water structure, and I thought maybe a water butt, and the medium thought maybe a well. I could also see a kind of stable structure, very rugged in looks, raw timber, that kind of thing, with no kind of flashy fancy roof. And in my mind's eye, I was seeing a lot of repetition of movement. I could see maybe a young man leading in a couple of cob or shire type horses into this stable structure. And I was also seeing sort of horse tack being placed upon hooks. Initially, the word that came to mind was bradle, which changed to bridle. Around this time, our on-site medium, she had mentioned to me that she'd pulled a card before she came out to the site, and I'm guessing maybe an oracle or a tarot kind of card, and she said it was a horse. I don't believe in coincidences. After this mediumship walk around, we met back up with the rest of the group who had been using the SLS camera and video device. This device also has word generating software, and this is exactly what came up on the screen. You can see the second word, bridle. Again, I don't believe in coincidences. There may be some kind of audio evidence as well, but we are yet to go through every single audio file as a team. Team members heard what can only be described as clicking noises, and I suggested, is that the sound of maybe a spirit making noise to call a horse? We don't know yet, and that is still something that we are working on, but we could very well debunk that as well. Now, the next bit I'm really excited for. Before I show you the pictures, the environmental factors were as follows. It was a very clear and cold night. There was no ground frost, there was no fog, and there was no mist, which makes these photos even more remarkable. This was a previous photo and absolutely nothing, a little bit blurry and out of focus. Again, this is another photo, absolutely nothing, and it's more focused. Then there's an unexplainable mist. And if you see right here, it looks like a wheel type structure. There looks like a rim of a wheel. And there also looks to be some kind of strut coming out. Now, what I think we're looking at here is maybe the back end, or it could be the front end of a cart. Something similar to this. There's a few more pictures taken, and there was absolutely nothing in these. This one is debunked. I was facing back towards the road, so these aren't light anomalies. Then there's this. Now, I think that what we are looking at is a horse with heavy kind of tack or harness around the outside, and then I can kind of see a horse's snout here, and it goes up and around. It almost seems like a double exposure of a horse's face, kind of like this. So tell me, do you think that this is a case of pareidolia, or is Marine Colliery really haunted by horses?